This podcast is part of the Podcast Arcade Network.
Welcome to the You Choose podcast. We're so glad you're here. Please take a moment, pause this podcast right now, and share it with someone you think would find this podcast interesting. We would really appreciate it. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and find the different ways that you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And without further ado, let's get into the adventure you choose. Eddie, are you ready?
Whoa. I am ready. Sorry.
You are. You're very piratey today.
Arr, we're going to go to Surgarcane Island today.
Arr, get some sugar
Sugarcane
on
Island.
Surgarcane Island.
On Surgarcane Island. We saw neither sugar nor canes on the last time we visited this island.
All we saw was the inside of a shark.
And a strange pack of white dogs.
Yeah, that was bizarre. Anyway, if you unsure of what we're talking about, go listen to the previous episode and you can find out. But today, we're going to take another crack at Surgarcane Island and see if we don't see the inside of a shark.
It's the return to Surgarcane Island, the sequel.
Exactly. But before we go any further, Eddie, we need to let everybody know that we're going to be moving the Choose Your Own Adventure Live to its own stream and kind of make it its own thing. And we're going to call it the You Choose podcast because you get to choose.
You are the one who is the one who chooses.
Exactly.
So we teased this before. Something was coming.
Yes.
Something was brewing on the horizon.
It was a cooking.
There's a cooking, a smell.
We're taking it out of the oven.
Yeah, it's done now. A whole new podcast channel, You Choose Podcast, like Lee said, available now.
Right now.
Right now. If you want to go check it out right now, type in you, the letter U, because we're classy, we're clever here.
Yes.
You Choose Podcast, and let the listening enjoyment have. It's episode 1 is up there right now.
It is. We've got episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can go to youchoosepodcast.com. It's got all of our social media, email. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Google, pretty much wherever you want, and listen at your leisure. But you can
relive
the adventure.
See the origin of Proof Rock and Schmidt.
Oh, yes.
Which we talked a mean game, but I'm dead serious about this still. We got to do this.
We do.
At least the audio version of an 80s pop drama starring Lee Searcy and Eddie Fossler as Proof Rock and Schmidt. Only one of them will be ghosts.
Yes.
Only one of them can see ghosts.
That's right.
To answer Carolyn's question, will it still be live here? Of course.
Yeah.
We're not playing games. We're not going to break your heart. We're not going to do this.
No,
we're all about making. Oh no.
Yeah, we'll still have all the live stuff here, but if you want to listen later, you can. But definitely come back here and help us out and have some fun. Get away from the doldrums of life and the toughness out there and have some fun. Hang out on Surgarcane Island. Get eaten by sharks.
Right. Well, and the big difference here is right here, right now. Hello, everybody. Right here, right now, you can comment live and help steer the adventure. On the podcast page, it's going to be us reading, and you're just going to be subject to the choices that were already made.
Exactly.
So you're going to be a passive participant versus being a very active part of the show doing it right now. So either way, still super fun, but probably more fun with the live.
It is, but not. Hey, if you can't make it live, listen later.
And to give people maybe a little bit of backstory, we had planned to do this originally at Grand Comic-Con 2020.
Yep.
That was the origin. March.
Yep.
When the world caught fire.
Before the world caught fire.
And this was going to be initially like a live podcast type special. We were going to do this. And we decided to do it like this, and we had so much fun, we decided to keep going.
Oh, yeah.
It's
a lot of fun.
That's where we're at now.
And
so I will say, what was that, Lee?
And that's what makes it fun is interacting with Eddie and interacting with everybody in the chat. It's just a community thing.
Oh, totally. And the plan still is to do these at events.
Yep.
When events come back.
Yes, I want to do this live. I think it'll be a lot of fun. But until then, we can do it here, and you can hop in the chat. When we get to decision point, let us know where we need to go. And since this is the second time, because we try to go through these twice, we will make an executive decision on the first choice. But after that, it's all you.
Yep.
So, all right, let's dive into
Surgarcane.
Yeah, and this is the first book by Edward Packard. So this is, like we talked about last time, this came out in 1976. This is the first time Edward Packard published one of his books. So this is the first ever Choose Your Own Adventure book that was ever created.
Yep.
So we're at the beginning.
Yep, and this is called a Which Way book, correct?
This is a Which Way book, and he came up with these when he was telling stories, bedtime stories to his kids. So you can kind of tell this one is pretty basic, a little more simple. Not that they ever got terribly complicated.
It's basic and simple.
Yes. All right, I'll go ahead and get started, Eddie. So
I'm going to quote Carolyn here. Control issues tune in live and regret your decisions real time.
Exactly.
Just like real life.
Just like, yeah, there you go. Except with
Watching
these,
horror
we can go back and try it again.
As you're watching abject terror as the result of your decisions unfold.
Right before your eyes and
Right before your
go up in
very
flames or...
I thought it was a good choice.
Whoops. All right.
Are you starting this or am I starting?
Yeah,
this?
I'll start this one. You stand on the deck of a large boat looking back at Golden Gate Bridge. As you set out into the Pacific, you have been invited to join Dr. Carlton Frisbee on an expedition to the Galapagos Islands. Dr. Frisbee studies turtles for zoos. He knows everything about turtles. The trip is great fun. But one day, as the boat is sailing along through the churning waters and you are stretched out on your deck chair watching the flying fish, you see a huge wave heading toward the boat. The wave was caused by an earthquake somewhere on the ocean floor. It rolls across the water at you. Your boat rises with it higher and higher. Then the foaming waters sweep across the deck. It's too late to run, and all you can do is grab a hold of your deck chair. In a moment, you are carried right off your boat, clinging high on the crest, riding the great wave flying on a cloud of water. The only thing you can see through the foam and spray are your own hands tightly gripping the deck chair. Then you feel yourself sliding down the back of the wave. The next thing you remember is waking from a deep sleep. You wonder if you have been dreaming. You know you have not. Instead of being back in your, turn the page, your bed, you find yourself lying high on a huge sand dune. Behind you is a broad, sloping beach. You watch the foaming waves thrashing upon it. Ahead of you is a meadow of tall reeds bounded by high rocky hills. You are hungry and thirsty. You look out at the ocean and see nothing but endless blue water. Except for a few seagulls hovering over the waves, you are alone. If you decide to... What's that?
Don't feed those seagulls at all. They're rats. They'll just follow you around all over the place.
Rats with wings.
Rats with wings, they are.
If you decide to walk along the beach, turn to page 5. If you decide to climb the rocky hill, turn to page 6. Now, last time we climbed the rocky hill. So this time we're gonna go for long walks on the beach. Do you like long walks on the beach, Eddie?
You know, I do. As my hat would probably start to suggest, I'm a sucker for a nice maritime stroll across the edge of the ocean and contemplating life's
choices,
cruel indifference.
Take a turn on the beach.
Exactly.
All right, so that's page 5.
All right. So this is me.
This is you.
You walk along the beach because you can't walk in the water because only one guy did that. The sand is so soft and hot on your bare feet that you go down to the edge of the sea where the sand feels cool and firm. You walk on and on, but each new stretch of beach seems like the last. You are thirsty and hungry and so tired you can hardly walk. Then, almost underfoot, you see water spouting out of the sand. You dig down and pull up a clam and then another. You break the shells and pick out the meaty part. It doesn't look very tasty. If you decide to eat the clam, turn to page 7. If you decide not to eat the clams, turn to page 8. To eat or not to eat? That's the question.
That is the question for you. Do we eat
what
them?
do we do, everybody?
Or don't we eat them?
We're thirsty. We're hungry.
We're tired.
You know, we just realized that hot sand is Al, with no questioning, eat the clams. They might be poison, Al.
It could be.
Didn't even think about this.
Maybe need a nice garnish. We're not even going to cook them, I guess. We're just going to eat them.
You know, my correspondence course in raw seafood eating has taught me it's probably okay. We have 2 votes.
Slurp down those clams, Carolyn says.
Eat the clams. Eat the clams. We're going to give this another few minutes, and we'll see if we get any votes there.
Al says salmonella never killed anyone.
But he's wrong.
Kim
Because it
agrees.
has.
Kim says don't eat them.
We have 1 vote for don't eat the clams, but I think the eat the clams is going to win this one.
I think we have to take the chances because either starve to death or die of salmonella, or maybe we'll survive. I don't know. So
they say, as the great Plato once said, nothing ever went wrong eating a raw clam.
Kim said Al is always wrong. Ooh.
Same,
Shot has been fired. Yeah. All right, page 7.
The first line on page 7 is the motto for 2020.
Phil, show that there. The first bite tastes awful.
There it is.
2020.
Hashtag 2020. The first bite tastes awful.
But it makes you realize how hungry you are. You eat more clams and they taste better. You feel stronger, but also thirstier. You run up to the beach and into the forest looking for water. You come upon a small pond. The water tastes salty. If you decide to drink the water, turn to page 11. If you decide not to drink the water, turn to page 12.
Ooh, we're going with the drink the water, don't drink the water.
Yeah, the water tastes salty. I don't know, but it's wet. Does that count?
It reminds me of that line from Cabin Boy.
It's water, ain't it? It's water, ain't it? I like it. Al says drink up. Who cares? Maybe the salty water make the clams taste better.
Get to drinking.
Salty water never killed.
Salty water.
Never killed anyone.
But it did, Al. It killed so many people.
It did.
And man, Al is not going to be our nutritionist on our survival team.
Yeah. Maybe he was the non-nutritionist teacher at correspondence school. He's like the opposite.
He's like, hey, guys.
He's like
hey,
the
guys,
junk food junkie.
Yeah. What are we doing? Throwing away all of our poop. That's good eating right there. Al, you can't eat that. It's bad for you.
Oh man.
Somebody help that man. Help that man out.
Whatever Carolyn says, whatever Al said, the opposite.
Okay. We're gonna write. We need
So-
to write an Al-proof choose your own adventure. Where it seems like
You never die.
you know. So here we go. So we're going with the Al says drink the water, drink up. We have a 1 vote for no.
Well,
Whatever Al said, the
Kim and
opposite.
Carolyn said no.
2 votes for don't drink the water.
Okay.
Probably wise. Page 12.
Page 12.
Here I go. You walk on and on looking for good water, not that salty sweat water you were going to drink. Tastes like Al Garrison's lawn mowing shirt when he's done. You become thirstier. You wonder whether you will ever find water. Then you look over a ledge to see a sparkling clear brook. A fierce-looking pirate. I mean, look how fierce that guy looks. He looks pretty chill, actually, Al.
Yeah, he's doing okay, I think.
It's the beard.
It's the
Doesn't
beard,
trust
yeah.
him. A fierce-looking pirate with a red beard and a brass ring in his ear is standing there fishing. If you go down to the brook, turn to page 22. If you stay hidden on the ledge, turn to page 23. Do we hide from that scary pirate? Or do we go down there and say, yo, man,
hey, what's
give
happening?
me some of that clean water.
Give me some of that water.
Give me some of that water, you scary-looking pirate with the hairy
Where can I
chest.
get an earring like that?
I'm like, ooh, girl, that's a good earring. Kim is saying hide, which that's fine. Kim,
Yeah.
never trust pirates.
Scary pirates never killed it.
There's the Al Garrison mantra, scary pirates, and then
Never killed
Carolyn
anyone.
coming in with the go to the pirates.
So we got 2 go for the pirates.
2 pirates.
Go down to the brook and talk to him is page 22. So, I mean, let's go to 22 then, I guess, unless we get another vote here. All right. You walk up to the brook and take a long drink. Oh boy. Avast, you lubber, says the pirate.
Ooh.
Please, sir, do you have any food? Please, sir, do you have any food? I'm very hungry, you say. But didn't we just eat clams?
Right.
How
Aren't
are
we
we-
all clam full?
Yeah, okay.
You don't know what's happening.
Well, we're a growing boy. We're 9.
We're a growing boy, and I mean those crab Lunchables only go so far.
I'm very hungry, you say, and the pirate roars with laughter and points to some fish he has just caught. Eat some fish, and I'll show you something better, he says. But if you insult that fish by refusing to dine, I'll throw you to his brothers at 9. So we've got a rhyming pirate here.
He's a rhyming pirate, and he's making threats, but he's also giving you a time frame.
Yeah. So if you eat the fish, turn to page 45. If you refuse to eat the fish, turn to page 46.
Man, he's offering you fish, and he's like, if you don't eat it, I'm going to kill you.
Kill you. I think you better just eat the darn fish.
We're so thick. We're like, well, I'll eat it raw. He's like, no, man, eat it cooked. I've asked you, lover.
I've
Raw
asked-
fish.
I love that. Avast, you lover. This is 1976. Even then, I don't think there was piratey talk.
I think those pirates were gone at that point.
Yeah. I think we're about
Okay.
150 years too late, even in 1976.
Right. the funny part about all of this is like the pirate's just like he's a cosplayer. He's just lost at a convention.
I was here for Comic-Con back in 1968, and I don't know how I ended up here.
Everybody left, and so he says, "I'm not that hungry. Don't eat." We have a vote for eat. So 1 vote for eat, 1 vote for don't eat.
Don't eat. So
We're split.
chime in. Anybody in the chat? Let us know. Do we eat the fish or don't we eat the fish?
If we don't eat the fish, we've already made a clear statement that we prefer raw clams over cooked fish.
I'll throw you
That's
to
the
his
Lunchable we
brothers
need
at
to
9.
advertise.
So I guess we
At
go
9.
swimming if we don't eat the
Better
fish.
hurry up.
All right. Eat the fish.
Oh, eat the fish.
Kim broke the
all right.
tie.
Turn to page
Good for Kim.
45. to eat the
45.
fish.
We're going to eat this, scales and eyes and all.
Mow it down like it's your job. 45. The fish tastes good after all. I'm a picky eater. The pirate smiles and says, "You didn't have to eat the fish. I just wanted to see if you have a brain in your head. Since you do, what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Since you do, I'm glad you've come along. I've got a boat rigged and ready to leave for the Galapagos Islands. I can make it. I can make it if I have another hand aboard, and you seem fit to take the turn at the helm. Avast! Let's load her up and be out of here." He takes you to a cove where a crude sailboat lies at anchor. If you go to sea with the pirate and turn into a gosh darn pirate yourself, turn to page 79. if you run away at the first chance you get, like the scared little Mormon boy you are,
Little
turn to
9-year-old.
page 80. That's me. That's me projecting my little scared self.
Because you're 9.
He's like, I ate raw clams. I ate your fish. What more must I do?
Want one of those fancy rings in my ear.
I just want one of those cool rings with door knockers hanging off my earlobe. So we have 1 vote for become a pirate,
Al says become a pirate.
and 1 vote for bye.
I see ya. Kim says no way.
And Al comes in with the pirate life never killed anyone.
He's consistent.
You're like, yeah, no, he's sticking to a philosophy. I'll give him that.
That's a philosophy of life. Al's philosophy
Pirate
never
life.
killed anyone.
Yeah, except it did
Except it did.
a lot.
No, thank you, Mr. Pirate. Ooh, Carolyn broke the tie.
Carolyn doing an exact opposite of what I thought she was going to be. She's the person I would picture running away with the pirates.
So page 80,
Oh,
we're going to run away because we're 9, and Mom said to stay away from strangers. So
Mom said don't eat raw clams, and I already broke that rule.
That's true. I guess we're on an island. Mom's not around. All right, page 80. The night before the day and the pirate have decided to set sail. You wait until he's asleep. Then you slip away and run along the dark beach to get as far as possible before he discovers that you're gone. Finally, you lie down to rest. You are awakened by the bright light of the sun. You feel thirsty, scared, and lonely. Go to page 5. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Did we just get into a loop here, I wonder? Let me get to page 5 here.
We did.
We did.
We're caught in the dreaded choose your own adventure loop.
Oh, we're on the loop.
On the loop.
Holy cow.
This is rare.
This is really rare.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
I probably have had this happen, but it's been so long.
We are on the treadmill of.
Treadmill of Surgarcane Island.
Wait a minute, I've been here before.
I think I've been here
All right,
before.
am I reading this one?
Yeah.
You walk along the beach. The sand is so soft and hot on your bare feet that you feel like you've been here before. You walk on, but each new stretch of beach seems like the last because you've been here before.
Again.
You are thirsty and hungry and so tired that you can barely walk. Then, almost underfoot, you see water spouting out of the sand. You dig down and pull up a clam, and then another. You break the shells and pick out the meaty part. It doesn't look very tasty. Do we decide to eat the clams, or do we decide to not eat the clams?
Oh, man.
Eat the clams, turn to page 7. Decide to not eat the clams, turn to page
8. So.
Oh, 8. I'm sorry. 8.
I think we've seen this before. I have a sinking feeling that this has happened before, Eddie.
My hands are getting clammy.
We need Jesse for the puns.
We have eat, and one vote for eat, 1 vote for no.
Carolyn can come in hot and break the tie.
Or we'll flip the coin.
We'll just flip the coin if we have to. Oh, man.
Dreaded.
Don't eat. Okay.
All right. Turn to page 8.
So 8.
A break in the system here.
That would be me. You trudge wearily upon the beach, wondering whether you will ever find food decent enough to eat. You walk into the meadow. You know you could never make it up the rocky hill. The hot sun beats down on your head. You feel faint and fall unconscious on the ground. Sometime later, you wake up and notice a long, mean-looking snake covered with a diamond-shaped patch. It is slithering across your legs. If you decide to try to jump away, turn to page 13. If you decide to lie very still and hope the snake slithers away, turn to page 15. So do we jump, or do we just lay there and hope it goes away?
I want a third option.
Okay.
Eat the snake. Eat the snake. Eat the snake.
If you decide to eat the snake, turn to page 27.
Hashtag eat the snake.
Kim says, stay still. Carolyn says, lay down and die.
Yeah.
So does
we got 3
Al.
votes.
Oh, Al says, lay there. Snakes never killed anyone.
The Al Garrison Field Guide for Survival. Lie very still, page 15.
15. That's you, Eddie.
I'm getting there. My phone decided to reset again for some weird reason.
Okay. Well, if
I got it. Here we go.
Got it? Okay.
The snake slithers along your legs and rustles into the brush. You quickly jump up and run off in the other direction. But suddenly you feel yourself slipping. You have fallen into a deep pit, an animal trap. You wait there wondering whether you will be rescued or whether an animal may fall in with you. After an hour or so, some short, hairy, ape-like men arrive and peer down at you. They are very excited to find a person like you. Quickly, they pull you out. If you try to run off into the forest and hide, turn to page 28. If you try to make friends with the new island Ewoks, turn to page 29.
Now, when you took the Talking to Natives correspondence course, what did they tell you when you get captured by local natives?
Well, the correspondence course was quite clear. When you run into natives, the first thing you do is to pretend like you're one of them all the time, and then fight the strongest warrior.
Did you get first in that, or how did you come out on
No,
that class?
I failed that class.
You failed that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah. We got 2 votes for make friends.
Al and Kim both said make friends. So
there's no tie to break here.
no, page 29 is make friends, because that's what they told you at correspondence course.
Yeah, whatever you got to do, make friends.
Make friends. That was page 29, right?
Whatever you do, don't go meet that pirate guy. He throws people in the lake at 9. I don't know why.
I don't know what happens, but something happens at 9. The islanders take you back to their village. A family invites you into their hut for dinner. Afterward, you sit with them as they play their flutes in front of a fire. They give you a soft mat on the which to sleep and bid you good night. Next morning, you're brought before the high chieftain. She speaks. Your coming is a lucky omen. It means no army will bother us. You will stay with us and be happy here in Abagun. Never try to leave. I guess we go to the next page. You live with the family who was kind to you, and you find that life is good in Abagun. You learn how to hunt and find plants to eat. You become tough and learn to run fast as a deer. Still, you feel homesick. If you try to escape, if you try to escape, go to page 56. If you decide to stay, turn to page 57.
This is a critical moment.
Oh, yeah.
Choose your own adventure. It's tingling now.
It is. It is. Heck
We
with
may
the
have
snake.
done a circle around the island and eaten clams twice.
Yeah.
Almost.
And ditched a
But
pirate.
now, yeah. We have 1 vote for stay, 1 vote for escape. Let's see if Kim can break the tie.
Stay. Ooh.
2
So we're
votes
going
for stay.
2 votes for stay, page 57. Let's see what happens in Abagun. We're still alive, though, Eddie.
I'm still alive. So is this my reading here?
This is you, yep.
You stay on in Abagun. You grow strong and learn to hunt and fish. You learn to avoid that weird pirate guy. You learn the secrets of the forest and the stories of the stars. It's a happy life, but you miss the suburbs of 1983. Years later, visiting scientists wandering through the forest come upon the village and are captured. The chief tells them they can never leave, but they do not seem to mind. To your surprise, they tell the chief they will be perfectly happy to stay forever. One of the scientists, however, takes you aside. Stay close to me tomorrow, he says. The next day at noontime, a great helicopter swirls down from the sky. The islanders are frightened and scatter in all directions because they've never seen this alien UFO landing on the planet before. You follow the scientists up to the helicopter and climb aboard, breaking the heart of your islander wife and children. In a moment, you are safely on your way home. The end. Surgarcane Island.
Oh, man.
I do want to point something out.
Okay.
No sugars, no cane.
Only islanders. So we chose to stay on the island, but then we didn't stay on the island.
I know.
Well,
Psych.
yeah, and we don't know how long it was between the time we decided to stay until the helicopter showed up. So
It's like you tell the islanders, like, listen, guys, I was gonna leave, but I'm not. I'm good. I'm here forever. Like a year and a half later, I'm gonna go.
this just isn't working out.
I just don't like it.
I just, the clams are okay, but they're a little overdone.
The pirate guys got me creeped out all the time, talking
Yeah.
about 9 o'clock. I don't know.
Something at 9 keeps wanting to happen. I don't know.
How does he even know what time it is? There's no clocks on this place. Like, what?
That's true. Let me go look at my sundial.
Let me check it out real quick. Yeah, the sun's
Yeah,
going out.
it's about 3 o'clock. But yeah,
Whatever.
we didn't die, though.
Hey, we didn't die. We ate delicious food.
Twice.
We ate it twice. We got our cardio in.
Yeah.
I can't say, yeah, we got it. We didn't die, Kim. Exactly.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woohoo! We
Big old
survived.
cheer for everybody. We didn't die on this one.
Yeah. But we're going to the next book, The Invaders of the Planet Earth. We'll see if we can survive this one.
Plenty of chances to die on this one.
Oh, yeah. We'll have plenty of opportunity to die.
Well,
So,
if you like, I can start this one out here.
sure.
Let's see here.
Again, we have to point out our
Yep.
dapper red sweater and our collared shirt
We're
because
not
it's
playing around
no,
on this cover here. There's every bit of 1980s awesomeness
it is.
happening here. He's like, the Earth's being invaded, but at least you look good.
I mean, you could pretty much just superimpose Eddie's 9-year-old face on that boy, and you wouldn't tell the difference, right?
Oh no, that's me. That's me to a T right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Except I'm not menacingly holding like a cardboard tube. Ricky has commented on here. The end of every great story, we didn't die.
Exactly. Glad
not
you're here,
wrong.
Ricky.
Except for Romeo and Juliet, it's a good story, and they both died.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Well.
choose your own adventure in that one.
Exactly. Very.
Do I
Well-
drink the poison?
Or don't
Here we
die. Eat the clam or don't eat the clam. See,
Ooh.
we just
Doth I compare this clam to a Midsummer Night's Dream?
you can.
As it gives him like dysentery. This adventure begins in the future, 10 years after the Taurons have invaded the planet Earth. They came from their star, Tau Ceti, fighting and conquering their way across the galaxy like a bunch of gangsters.
Yes.
Now Earth is just one among the hundreds of planets they rule. The Taurons are not typical conquerors. For the most part, they leave Earth's people alone. In fact, though the Earth has survived 10 years of Tauron occupation, no one really knows what they look like. Rumors describe them as everything from gorgeous humanoids like Lee Searcy to slithery little spider-legged creatures like Eddie. One thing is certain, though. Their electronic equipment is highly sensitive to ordinary electrical current. So sensitive that a flashlight beam could destroy one of their ships.
Whoa.
Giant design flaw.
Yeah. Slight. Yeah. That's like the Death Star with the hole that can destroy it.
Right. There's one weakness, glaringly obvious. To prevent this, the Taurons have decreed that any use of electricity will be subject to attack. What this means for Earth is that there are no more airplanes, automobiles, radios, or electric lights. There have been many attempts to fight the powerful aliens, but none have been successful. Only the Vorks, members of a small star federation, have so far managed to resist the warlike Taurons. But the Vork resistance may not last long. Outside of what was once the city of Denver, Colorado, shout out to you, Denver.
Yo.
Of what was once the city of Denver, the Taurons have set up a military outpost designed to help them in their conquest of the Vorks. Recently, you've heard rumors that the Taurons are planning to move on. It could just be nonsense, or it could be true. One fact is known. The Taurons never leave a planet without totally destroying its civilization. Ooh. You don't know how you can stop the Taurons, but you have to try.
Because you're 9.
Because you're 9, and these corduroys are sweet. It's all you, sir. Page 4.
All right. From the porch of your house in the small town of Midville, Colorado, you can see the results of the Tauron invasion. Wrecked and rusted automobiles sit uselessly along the side of the street. Overhead, power lines trail from their poles. Long ago, they stopped carrying electricity into your home. Telephones, television, stereos, and electric lights are things of the past, and it's the same all over the planet. People travel by horse and wagon or bicycle. Trains still run, but only on steam. Using anything else, even a flashlight, immediately signals the Taurons. Their ships appear and within minutes blast apart whatever was turned on. From what you've seen, there's no doubt they could destroy the planet. As you look down the street, you spot your friend Ricky on his bike coming your way. There's a band of jugglers on the village green, he calls out, skidding to a stop. Let's go check them out. Maybe they've got some news from Metro, or they know something new about the Taurons. All right, you call back. I'll get my bike. A minute later, you spin around the side of the house, and the two of you ride toward the center of town. Turn to page 8. When you reach the village green, you find the jugglers in full swing. Nearby, a troupe of acrobats is performing a tumbling routine, and a magician is doing card tricks. You and Ricky walk through the crowd, taking it all in. You haven't gone too far when a familiar voice calls out, "Hey, you two, it's your friend and neighbor, Lisa." She runs over and says breathlessly, "Guess what? You'll never believe this. I'm going to Metro to stay with my Uncle Mortimer." Ricky gives you a low whistle. Metro's a wild place. You're lucky to get to the city, you say. I hear it makes Midville seem totally dull. Well, you two could come if you want to, Lisa says. There's plenty of room, and I'm sure it would be all right with my uncle. Besides, it's only for a little while. My parents would never let me, Ricky says. The Taurons have attacked 5 sites there just this last week. I'm not sure, you say, wondering what you'll tell your parents. And then something else occurs to you, another rumor. Metro is supposed to be the center of the resistance movement against the Taurons. If you're serious about fighting them, it might be a good idea to pack your bags now before it's too late. Okay. Here's your chance to decide. If you decide to go to Metro with Lisa, turn to page 10. If you decide to stay in Midville with Ricky, turn to page 64.
Now, do we want to invoke our executive power here, Lee, and make people do the first choice? Or are we going to bend that rule here?
Well, like we did on the other one, we'll go ahead and bend the rule. We went to page 10. I went to the Metro with Lisa last time. So I think we're going to just hang out with our buddy Ricky in dull old Midville. And watch the jugglers.
Listen, man, I don't want to miss a good juggling act. These guys have been rehearsing for weeks.
I know. And the magician.
I don't want to miss this.
Just hang out, get some cotton candy. Or wait, maybe they don't have cotton candy.
Listen, if we're going to have to fight these guys anyway, they got to come here to kill us. I'll fight them on home turf. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Defend your
home turf. That's how Lee and I do it anyway.
So, page 64.
64. Will you still love me when I'm...
Everybody loves Ricky.
4.5.
So we have a Ricky in the story, and we've got a Ricky in the chat.
Double Rickies.
Double
What
Ricky
could go
today.
wrong tonight? I tell
Exactly.
You what. All right, here we go. You're heading back home when Ricky says, Let's swing past the old farm and see if the gypsies are still camped there. What?
We had gypsies a while back, remember?
I thought we had our last dealings with the gypsies when we were fighting vampires.
Vampires.
By the way, this term is heavily frowned upon nowadays.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is, what world are there just gypsies hanging out wherever you are? Like that is,
I don't know what the deal is with these guys.
Hashtag go hug a gypsy today.
Yeah.
Go hug a gypsy.
Hashtag hug a gypsy.
Let's swing by. If the gypsies are still camped there, I've seen them before, you say, not very interested. Takes a lot to move my needle.
Evidently.
Yeah, but don't forget those rumors that they sell herbs to the tourists.
Oh, gosh.
Those gypsies are selling the wacky tobacco to the aliens.
That funny smelling
good.
weed.
Says Ricky. Let's check it out. A little way out of town. Because Ricky's like, if I hate one thing, it's gypsies. It's marijuana. And if it's the second thing I hate, it's people selling it to aliens.
Wow. They're just like leaning into the stereotype, huh?
I know, right? A little way out of town, where the road swings close to a stream, you find the gypsy camp. Such an 80s book, I swear. You and Ricky get off of your bikes, because it's the 80s, and walk over. The gypsies are seated in a wide circle. In its center, two dancers whirl to the rhythm of guitars and tambourines. One of the gypsies come over and offers you some of the dark stew that the others are eating. It's a mixture of meat, vegetables, and herbs. Herbs. That is delicious. It also makes you thirsty. Another gypsy offers you something to drink. As soon as you drink the pale, bubbling liquid, your head starts to swim. Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
The gypsies gave us the hooch! 1980s.
Oh, man. We made that in Grandma's bathtub last night.
We made some toilet wine for you. Your heart, even though you know you aren't moving, you feel as if you are spinning around with the music, first floating up into the air, then down into a dark whirlpool as you lose consciousness. And now we're alcoholics. What happened, Lee? This is an innocent book.
I know.
Turn to page 102. You're the 102 man.
Okay, I'm the 102 man. Let me get to 102 here. You wake up with a headache inside a moving wagon, a gypsy wagon. What am I doing here, you ask, pulling yourself upright. Don't be afraid, says a gentle girl's voice. I've been waiting for you to wake up. But how did you start? You must have many questions, the girl interrupts. I will try to answer them after you have some coffee. The girl lifts a pot from a brazier in the corner and pours you a cup. My name is Natalia, she says as she hands it to you. You wanted to come with us, so we brought you. What? You say, trying to pull your thoughts together. You sent your friend, what was his name? Ricky. That's it. To tell your family you would be gone for a while, Natalia says. I did? Really? You say, continue to rest. I will be back soon, Natalia says as she slips out the door at the end of the wagon. Go to the next page. Okay. You look out of the curtained window. Night has fallen and you're traveling down a narrow dirt road through the forest. You're not sure if you asked to come on this ride, but you know darn well you didn't send Ricky off somewhere. That girl's story is seriously off. The smart move would be to head back to Midville and right now. But still, there's something curious about this gypsy thing. Why did Natalia lie to you? If you want to stay with the gypsies to see what develops, turn to page 28. If you'd rather skip out and head for Midville, turn to page 55. Wow. They're really leaning into this.
They're leaning into this hard, man.
Gypsy stealing children.
Yeah. It's like, we're going to invite some kindly neighborhood kids to hang out with us at the gypsy camp, and then we're going to poison them and steal them.
Steal kids.
Just for fun. And was there ever a more insensitive line written in a book? I mean, there has been, but still, this is funny. A kid's book. But still, there's something curious about this gypsy thing.
Yeah, I know. They have to give you like some reason to make this decision later, you know?
Exactly. So we got one vote for stay, one vote for leave. We need some more votes to split this tie.
Split this tie up. Split it up. Because I don't know. I don't have to flip a coin.
Well, I've already been poisoned.
Yeah.
Lord knows what else has happened.
Run.
Some Pied Piper stuff. 2 votes for run.
Run as fast as you can.
Oh, so we're going to Midville. Oh, there it is.
We're going to head for Midville, page 55.
You carefully open the back door of the gypsy wagon and slide out. Fortunately, the wagon is going very slowly, because all gypsy wagons go slowly.
Of course.
The trees brush against it as it goes along the narrow trail. You have no trouble. The Woods Correspondence course, and we know how to do that.
Exactly.
You quickly make your way through the dark forest until you can no longer hear the gypsy wagon bumping down the trail. Then you slow down to a fast walk. You hope that you're heading toward Midville, but in the darkness, it's impossible to tell.
Oh, gosh.
Over an hour, you continue on through the forest. You hope some of that gypsy magic has rubbed off on you. So I'm sorry.
I can find my way in the forest.
Finally, the trees. You now have night vision because of the residual gypsy magic given to you.
From that, whatever they gave us to drink.
From that bubbly drink. from the Boone's Farm wine they gave you. Finally, the trees thin, and you come to a grassy clearing. You blink in amazement as you look around. There are a dozen large, almost identical boulders evenly spaced around the sides of the clearing. It looks a bit spooky, to say the least, but you are tired, and you can't face the idea of going back into the forest. Wondering what to do next, you sit down on the ground and lean back on one of the boulders. The boulder seems to move ever so slightly as you do, but it must be your imagination. You are hungover. These boulders are enormous. You start to doze off. Your eyes close, and you drift into a pleasant dream of what the Earth was like before the loss of electricity. You're just running around, leaving lights on. Blenders are going like it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Wasting all sorts of stuff.
All the TVs are on. You're throwing D-cell batteries at each other.
Just turning the faucet on, just letting it run, you know.
Woo! Don't even care. You start to doze off. Then half in your dream, you hear a loud crackling sound. You wake up with a start. When you open your eyes, what you see makes you jump to your feet with a fright. Turn to page 71, Lee.
Okay. What did we see in our drug-induced stupor?
Our drug-addled brain.
All of the boulders are hovering just above the ground. There's something very wrong here. You think?
You high, son. You high as a kite.
You're turning to run back into the woods when a large trapdoor at the center of the clearing opens. A tall figure rises silently from beneath the ground. Don't be afraid, Earthling, the figure says. I am a Vork. We're here to help you fight the Taurons. Come, I will show you. He beckons you to follow him, and you realize that you no longer want to run. You walk forward almost as if you're in a trance. Turn to page 78. He has us in our tractor beam, or he has us in his tractor beam.
We drank that Vork juice, and now it's all
downhill from here.
The Vork leads you underground into a vast complex of rooms filled with a strange collection of tubes and ducts. This is our underground base, he explains. I just tell you, this is where all the magic happens. From here, we are able to coordinate our war against the Taurons. He turns to you and says, we have the technology. We have the knowledge. We can train you as an agent. You will be very effective against the Taurons because you're 9. You raise your eyebrows to show that you're interested.
What? Why do we have that line in there?
I hear that raising your eyebrows is a human way to show I'm interested.
Ooh.
Yeah. The Vork continues. You will be well paid for your service in that we won't kill you. And while it will at times be quite dangerous, I promise that it will also be very exciting because your life will be constantly in danger.
Yeah, you'll be getting shot at.
He pauses while you look around at the equipment, then says, this complex is very complete. It meets all the requirements for an installation of this type, but it is not as sophisticated as a unit on the planet Vork. Though I should caution you, the flavor of our planet may be a bit too exotic for your taste. It tastes like raw clams, yo!
Yeah, I just got done eating clams.
I just got done eating raw clams. I'll give you a moment to consider. If you want to travel to the Vork planet for training, turn to page 40. If you'd rather train on your home planet, turn to page 45. When given the choice to go to an alien planet.
Come on. I love how this is not as sophisticated as the one we have on Vork.
Don't judge us on this. We're not at our best here. We're just making do.
The flavor of our planet. What flavor is your planet, Eddie? I don't understand that.
The flavor of my planet right now is a cool rocky road.
Oh, there you go. But the planet Vork is too exotic.
Too exotic, man.
Yeah,
I love Ricky's comment here. The auto captions keep changing Vork to Fork.
Fork.
So there you go.
It's close enough. Kim says, let's go.
Yep.
We got to go. I need to see how we travel intergalactically without power. Yeah, good point.
Oh, Ricky, you know how they travel intergalactically without power. They're stuffing a handful of pills down our throats. They're going to be like,
this is how we go on a trip.
Time to ride the lightning, boy. You ready? Like,
I gave you the weak stuff. Carolyn says go. Al says go. It's unanimous, Eddie.
It's go. We have a unanimous.
It's go time.
A rare YouTube's podcast occurrence. We have a unanimous decision here. Exactly. It's like stuff these pills down your mouth and drink the bubble juice.
Going.
Go.
So we're going to page
traveling
40.
To the planet.
We're going to Vork.
Is this me?
This is you. Yes. No, wait.
All right.
I think you read the last one. That's right.
Yeah, it's you. It's you.
Yeah. The Vorks take you. Yeah. The Vorks take you back above ground. A door opens in the side of one of the boulders, which are actually disguised Vorkian spaceships. Once the ship lifts off, you're amazed to discover that you can't feel any motion or even vibration. There's just a slight low-pitched hum. During the flight, which you guess takes several days, the Vorks put you in a small private room where you watch videotapes of life on the Vorkian planets. Every so often, shorter programs come on showing Tauron atrocities throughout the galaxy. Voltan.
Real quickly.
Yeah.
Can you imagine watching like a Vork training video? Like, so you decided to join the Vorkian freedom fighter army. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, quick, we'll take a break on this and watch some atrocities.
Yeah, why not? Today's the first day of the rest of your life. and then interrupts with bombs going off. And yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Propaganda videos.
Exactly.
Let's see. Voltan, the training planet of the Vorks, turns out to be almost completely covered with jungle. There are recruits of all sizes and shapes from across the galaxy, some of them humanoid, others very strange looking. Most of the training consists of learning how to blow things up, particularly with silvery grenade-like weapons and small star-shaped bombs. After a few weeks pass, you begin to have doubts about all of this and about the Vorks themselves. Is all this destruction necessary to free the galaxy from the Taurons, you wonder? And what will the Vorks do if they win and they take over? Turn to page 106. Huh.
Am I the one who's becoming...
Maybe the Vorks are the enemy, not the Taurons.
Right? Was it the constant propaganda that was like, Tauron blood makes the green grass grow?
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting
man,
that they're taking this turn.
102?
106.
Here we go. I think each planet should be able to rule itself without any outside interference, you finally tell one of your Vork instructors. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten the delicious gypsy stew you ate that probably made you hallucinate? No one's living peacefully on your planet, bro. It's taken over.
Come on.
But if the Vorks are not there to protect it and tell its people what to do, the Vork starts, after a while you stop trying to reason with them. At the end of the course, they fail you. But at least they take you back to Earth and Midville. Then and there, you make up your mind that you're not going to help either side. You realize that the Vorks will probably be almost as bad as the Taurons if they take over. The end. The end.
What? Hey, we had a good time with the gypsies, right?
Oh, I punched my camera. I was so mad. We had a good time with the gypsies, though. That's just it.
We inhaled.
I mean, it's one of those things that we had the ability to overthrow our overlords, and we were just eventually like, I
don't like you guys either. But Ricky made a good point. We did not die.
You know, our bodies didn't die, but you know what? Our ethics did.
I know.
Our ethics.
We're like, you know what? The Vorks are just as bad. The Taurons are bad. We're just going to settle down and drink ourselves into a stupor, I think. Where's some of that gypsy hooch?
Can I just join the gypsies?
Just going to hang out with the gypsies.
Exactly. You know, like, Viva la Revolucion!
Where's the remote?
I'm
done
going to be a gypsy. Eat some Dinty Moore stew out of a can and drink some
Grandma's toilet hooch or whatever it is.
Toilet man. You know what? I will say this. We got to see the Vorks.
Yeah.
We got to engage with a crazy Stonehenge.
Yeah, you're right.
We got to party with gypsies.
All night long. Kidnapped by gypsies.
Yeah, I think Ricky says it best right here.
Yeah.
Gypsies, forks, acrobats, spaceships. It's a good Thursday.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Didn't have to eat those clams. That's Carolyn. No. See, we're spinning this positive. Ricky and Carolyn are taking care of us. Hey, it's not all bad.
We lost our friend Ricky somehow, but we're not too bothered by that apparently. We're like,
I know. You're like, well, where'd Ricky go? I don't know. I'm going to hang out with these gypsies and go on a spaceship.
Yeah. Hey, we got to be a freedom fighter for 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they fail. I like how you failed, but they take you back to Earth.
Yeah. They just kill you on site.
That's what I was saying. Why did they just kill you on site?
Yep.
Oh, Kim made a good point. We didn't die. So the last time we went through these books, we died both times. This time it was like polar opposites.
Right. You know, so, we made it through twice without dying, at least a physical death. Yeah. And and there you go. I mean, the Surgarcane Island and Earth invaded Earth did not disappoint. We abandoned our friend and got shot in the head last time.
I know.
That's true.
Ricky got abandoned last time too. Holy cow. We're not very nice to Ricky.
Ricky is not. We are a bad friend to Ricky.
We are. Well, Ricky, if you want to hear the previous one, just subscribe to the podcast and you can go check it out.
Yeah, and actually, when this video is done, it'll go back up as a recorded video.
That's true. You can go watch
the beginning.
Yeah, you can go watch the previous one. It's on the Facebook page. Well, Eddie, that was a good one, and I think we'll pick a couple more books and try this again and see if we can get kidnapped by gypsies or die of a moral quandary with the Vorks.
We have had 200% more gypsy interaction.
I know
in this podcast than I've had ever.
I don't know if I can't remember if Richard Brightfield wrote the other one or not. I don't know if he has a gypsy thing or what, but
we got to see about his gypsy fascination. Hey, by the way, fun thing with the You Choose podcast. Comment or email us at the email. Is it youchoosepodcast@gmail.com?
It is real simple. It's the letter U at youchoosepodcast.com.
There it is.
So real simple.
Email us there and let us know how many interactions you had with gypsies in the 1980s. And if we find your story interesting, you'll win 500,000 You Choose podcast coins.
Yeah, available to spend anywhere that retailers will accept them.
Except the You Choose podcast coins.
Yeah, you can go to
There you go.
youtube.com, have the email addresses there, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, however you want to contact us. Let us know. Tell your friends. So it's fun.
There it is.
We'll
Yep.
do it
And
again.
like you said, we're on all the social medias, right? We're on all of them.
Yes. Yep.
And stay tuned because we'll have some more stuff as we do more podcasts to come up with some more crazy ideas. So yeah, stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Thanks for being part of the fun. And just pay attention to the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram page. We'll let you know when we do a next one. We try to do them about every 2 weeks, but sometimes life gets in the way and we get taken into spaceships and fight the Vorks and
I
stuff
wake up
happens.
at a gypsy camp, getting fed bubble juice. Don't know what's happening.
Well, Kim made a good point. Oh, yeah. We will redeem your Covert Nerd coins if you need
Yep.
to.
Yep.
I don't know.
Limited amount of time though.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what the conversion rate will be though. You know,
Yeah.
things are
Maybe
pretty
more,
volatile.
maybe less. Depends on what's going on in the world.
800
Definitely.
Covert Nerd coins might only translate into 16 YouChoose bucks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We'll keep it. We'll send you the conversion calculator.
It's real complicated. All right. Well, Eddie, I think it's time to sign off. Thank you, everybody in the chat. It's been fun. Like I said, we'll do this again, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. It means a lot that you took the time to hear what we have to say. Please go to youchoosepodcast.com for all the different ways you can connect with us and how you can be part of the live event. And until next time, you choose the adventure.